I was just thinking about some of the things that people say are like they'll look down on another person if they do these things with their dog or something like that. Somebody might look down. Come here, sweetie, come here, on this side. Yeah, there's some off-leash doggies over there. Good job. Find it. Some people would say like, oh, you're using an e-collar. That's abusive. While the dog is running through the middle of a meadow. Yet that same person, and this is just an example, that same person has a dog not built for the city and lives in the city. What happens when people have dogs who never get off leash and they live their entire lives on the end of the leash? Is that abusive? As a sentient being, I can tell you that for me, there's a hierarchy of things that I think would be really devastating to me, and incarceration would be the highest for me personally. If I lived a life that was akin to someone that was incarcerated, and I have deep knowledge of what that life is like, because of the people that I associate with and choose to be friends with are generally people in recovery, people that have come out of incarceration, recovered. If I don't give my dog at least 2 adventures a day, I feel like I'm abusing him. I'm sorry, that's my opinion about the way I feel. If my dog lives on the leash, I feel like I'm abusing him. That's just how I feel. If he doesn't have enough access to the natural world regularly, I feel like I am abusing him, like I am neglecting him, which is a form of abuse. It's just really easy for people to look at somebody else's situation and label it as abusive or as wrong, when where are the things in our own life with our own dog that may be neglectful? Maybe we're yelling at our dog all the time. That's verbal abuse. It doesn't make it different because it's a dog, right? Those are just some things to think about, because I think there's a lot of virtue signaling and self-righteousness in the dog world. And I look at some people's lives that are doing some of this, some of the finger pointing and the nasty comments. And I think I would never want your dog's life. I would never want that for my dog. There's certain things that I have clients that live this way because that's where they live. That is their life, and they like their life, and I'm happy for them. But I would never live with my dog inside of New York City. It just wouldn't be something that I would do. What if I was from New York? I would have a totally different opinion, right? Find it. It's really about where you're from, how you were brought up, what have you done to grow yourself? Are you able to hold other perspectives? And once you get that stuff, the comments about other people and the judgments, they kind of start falling away because you're so focused on growing yourself in your own life. And I just would like to see a pivot towards that.